The following contest is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring. From Blackpool, England, weighing in at 243 pounds, William Regal.
Man, the passion this crowd has for this superstar is truly amazing. Just listen to him. You know, as Gorilla Monsoon would say, I don't think this guy has any problems finding a date for Saturday night. Listen to this. This crowd absolutely loves him.
And approaching the ring, weighing in at 323 pounds, Kane!
It's going to take a lot to take the big red monster down tonight.
Man, that's for sure, Cole. Kane looks to be on an absolute mission here.
Calling this one's going to be a real treat, Michael, and I know you feel the same way.
Yep, so does Kane. The big red monster has nothing but hate in his heart and fire in his eyes. Kane's opponent better be ready tonight. Controlling the tempo.
What an offense William Regal is showing at this point.
Into the tie-up they go, but who's going to end up with the upper hand?
Well, I think it's too difficult to tell, even from this angle.
So give us the breakdown here for William Regal.
The sky's the limit. I see a lot of main events in the future.
Kane making a move. Looks like he's pinpointing the back. You know, King, we all have complicated relationships with family members, but when it comes to Kane, there can't be a more bizarre, tumultuous link between siblings than there is between him and his half-brother, The Undertaker.
Oh, man, you're right.
Talk about a family history that's had some ups and downs. The full brunt of that attack is being absorbed right on the back of the head. Thank you for tuning into this episode of Raw. I'm sure you are just as entertained as we are here at ringside. Nobody home there.
Nobody home? Cole, that looked like the house has been empty for months. Yeah, that family history between Kane and The Undertaker always has made for one of the most fascinating storylines in the WWE. For so long, they were at each other's throats, to say the least. But those few times when they worked together, the Big Red Monster and the Dead Man were an untouchable force.
Look at that. Now, that's acrobatic.
That reminds me of my matches.
Just making his presence felt there.
Well, the trick sometimes when you get outside the ring is survival. The match becomes almost secondary when you get near all these dangerous objects.
You know, when it comes to Kane having a, shall we say, slightly volatile relationship with his half-brother, what do you think, King? Do they still get together for the holiday?
Here's the cover. 1, 2.
And he escapes with a kick out.
Wow. What does it take to keep Kane down? Oh, wait. Nice reversal.
Barely any damage has been inflicted so far, but this one's not.
You gotta believe this one's over.
Oh, wow. Oh, watch out. After a shot like that, you're going to be walking funny, talking funny. Heck, you'll probably be seeing funny.
Oh, my gosh.
I can't believe this is still going on. This has reached the point of savagery.
This action has gotten completely out of control.
You know, opponents really have to look out for Regal's European uppercuts. Coming up in England, where closed fists were virtually unheard of, Regal was able to perfect those uppercuts better than anybody else in today's roster.
If you know anything about our business, you know how skilled William Regal is as a competitor. Like we're seeing right now, he can create his own momentum and keep that going.
Extra slow getting back to his base here. Both of these competitors have so much resolve, it's going to take a minor miracle to look at it, catch him off guard.
Quick ref count.
And it's up. He got the shoulder up.
Kane is a human.
Speaking of moves Regal's perfected, how about his patented power of the punch? Although I guess it doesn't take much ability to perfect whacking your opponent with a foreign object.
Hey, Michael, he wins, right? And after all, that's what every competitor is after, wins. If it means resorting to... Hey, the shoulders are down.
And a kick out.
And that's all that matters. This match continues. Kane's almost in a state of disbelief after that.
It's got to be hard to rebound from that one. Concentrating on the face now.
Oh, once you get out of the ring, anything can happen. You've got exposed steel, concrete, the barricades, and all of it can be used to cause massive damage.
King, just look at this man. He's all business.
And that's the way he has to be if he wants to win here tonight. Well, we're on the move here. Oh, man, cutting off circulation to the brain. You can pass out from a hold like that.
Listen, King, there are finishers and then there are finishers.
Right.
And the big red monster up there in the ring today has a savage one.
Oh.
Kane's choke slam is ultimately the way to close a match out. That move will turn an opponent from wounded to annihilated in an instant. Can he do it here?
He's got him.
And he escapes with a kick out.
You know, it's hard to believe, but it looks like he still has some gas left in his tank. Ouch! Oh, out here you have to be able to think on your feet lightning fast. One mistake, one moment of hesitation, and you can find yourself in a world of hurt. Hey, so effective. Well, the trick sometimes when you get outside the ring is survival. The match becomes almost secondary when you get near all these dangerous objects. Well, I can't let all that talk about Kane's choke slam take away from what could be an even more destructive finisher for him. The tombstone pile driver. You know, his brother, The Undertaker, might have invented it, but Kane has perfected it.
People have been wanting to see these guys go at it for a long time, and by the sound of this crowd, I think they're getting what they wanted. We're looking at complete domination here.
He is just getting busted up.
You know, I think the message is clear. No matter which one of his finishers the Devil's favorite demon chooses to go to, it's going to be curtains for the man he's up against.
Well, I think that's one of the few things we're going to agree on, Michael. There's just not much that can be done to counter the vicious impact of Kane's chokeslam or tombstone piledriver. The devil himself wouldn't be able to withstand those attacks.
Look at this. He's going back to an old friend with that one.
You're right about that. You got to remember what works. Good grief! How is he still conscious?
Can he do it here?
This may be it.
And it's up. He got the shoulder up. There's no keeping this guy down tonight. Oh, and he missed that one. God, that's gotta hurt.
Oh!
William Regal is almost a walking contradiction. When you first meet him, he's so soft-spoken and a real gentleman, but once he steps into the ring, there's nothing gentlemanly about him.
No, there really isn't, Cole. The worst mistake an opponent can make is to mistake the tone of Regal's voice for weakness. William Regal is anything but a weak competitor.
Good Lord, that wasn't even close.
So that's what it's like being so far off the mark. Oh, nice counter.
What goes up?
I'm not sure I can watch this.
Going for the cover. And the shoulder's up in time.
Well, as long as it's up before that 3 count, that's all that matters. Well, we may be on the verge of seeing the end of the match for William Regal.
And this has got to be it.
They got him.
And he kicks out.
And he lives to fight again. Wow, what a display of heart and determination.
Going for an encore here.
Well, we're on the move here.
Look out. Kane better shake out the cobwebs.
Oh my gosh, the power of the punch. Hey, ref, I thought closed fists were supposed to be illegal.
Makes the cover.
1, 2, 3. What a win. Man, he's got to feel great.
Here's your winner, William Regal.
Big win despite absorbing a huge amount of punishment there.
That's a big win right there. Anytime you pin another WWE competitor's shoulders to the mat for the 3 count, you should be proud.
You're going to be hard-pressed to find action like what we just saw anywhere else, but right here on Raw.